Thursday, November 3rd, 2022. I want to share an update on my health and my recovery with all of you. And I'm going to do that with this video. I've got coffee. I went out to Tim Hortons and got some coffee. So I'm going to have a little sip of coffee. It's still early. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. What are you sharing with PD? That I'm going to share some personal information with all of you. So in case you're wondering how I've been doing. A lot of times you see what you see is not always exactly how it is. And I will explain in just a moment, but I'm going to share my coffee with you first. All right. I'm blessed that I'm alive. I'm blessed and highly favored that Jesus spared my life. But I shared this on Facebook yesterday, just so people, because they see me every day and it appears like I'm 100% and I'm out and about, and sometimes I suffer in silence. I want to share this. For those who don't know, I'm a colon cancer survivor. No more cancer. The cancer has been removed, and they keep checking me, and I'm going to have a scope done the first of the year, and I'm a 3-time sepsis survivor. What sepsis is, it's infection that gets into your bloodstream and it wreaks havoc on your internal organs. What it did with mine, it took out my kidneys. I am in kidney failure, stage 3 kidney failure and kidney disease. And it took out my lungs, and I had pneumonia, double pneumonia, which I didn't even know about till after I woke up. I was in a coma for a couple of months. Septic survivor, 7 surgeries, some major, at least 7. It might have been 8 or more. Lost count. Lost count. They try to do what's called a reversal. They give me an ileostomy bag. That's where on the right side of my abdomen up high, they took a part of my small intestine and brought it out. And that's where I went to the bathroom. They put an ileostomy bag on. 3 times after I came out of my surgery, I went back 3 more surgeries, and it failed every time. I formed what was called a fistula. And that was an abscess that when I went to the bathroom, normally it came out of a different, what it does, it tunnels its way out a different part of your body, your tailbone or different places. So that had to be repaired. So I've had numerous surgeries. 3 times. My scars are here, and it wouldn't take. I just kept forming abscesses, which I have now, which a lot of people don't know. I go to the doctor, going back again next week, and they're burning it. They're putting some sulfate, we call it a fire stick, on there to try to close this opening up that's an abscess. I could get sepsis again at any time. And now they got to be very, very careful. If I get a cut, a scrape, I'm very susceptible now to sepsis. And what it does, it attacks your heart. And in my first surgery, I had to have emergency surgery because the staples, they got all the cancer, but sewing me up, my internals and my bowel leaked into my bloodstream, and that's what took out my kidneys. And some of the symptoms of sepsis are brain fog, and you start to lose reality. You start talking incoherent, and it doesn't make sense. And a high fever, very, very high fever, and you go into shock. And they had to restart my heart. I actually died, and they brought me back twice. The second time, the first time I was out, and my wife, she was just outside the ICU praying and praying. That the doctor called, and can we please do surgery? Not surgery. Can we please put the electrodes on his heart and get his heart back in rhythm? And she said yes, and she was very, very worried, and everybody was praying for me. So I fought back, and I survived. And I've been through one ordeal after the other. And I got, my wife is texting me right now. And the last time, April, the last time I went in February, Valentine's Day, and it wouldn't take, and I ended up in septic shock again. And I was awake when they called the code for my room. But long story short, we know about the angel, the cardiologist that just restarted my heart, saw the three angelic figures standing over me, one over my right leg, my thigh, holding onto my knee, and one on each shoulder. And he said, I'm telling you, if I told anyone, if you repeated this, I would lose my job. They would think I'm crazy, but I know what I've seen. I seen what you call angels, and they were watching everything I did, every move that the doctors made. He said they were watching us, and they were very, very large. They were towering figures. So I'm very blessed, but the sepsis did a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage to me. I have neuropathy. I have no feeling in my left thigh whatsoever. I touch it like right now, and it's picky. It's like pins and needles. I don't even know how to explain it. I'll get up, like if I get up from this chair, I never know when it's going to hit me. It hit me today in the store. Went out to get coffee. And my head starts to get really hot. I lose the feeling in my left arm, my shoulder, all the way down, and numbness, and it goes numb, like I'm going to have a stroke. But my blood pressure takes a plunge, which I could have a stroke from that. So I'm in constant pain, constant pain, but I'm here and I'm alive. And I'm not well, but I'm as well as can be expected for what I've been through. I have constant pain, cramping in my feet. As my wife is texting me again. Let me tell her okay. She told me something about hamburger in the refrigerator. Bless her heart. Oh, there's still a hamburger left. She's worried about me not having anything to eat at lunchtime because it's getting on lunchtime. I told her okay. I could show you the text if you want to see. Let's see. She wants me to check my oxygen and blood pressure because I had a spill in the store, and I couldn't walk anymore. My legs went out. So she wants me to check my oxygen and blood pressure. And thinks there's still a hamburger left. So she worries about me, and she's just been a blessing in my life and helped save my life along with Jesus. So I just wanted to let you know, and then the medical bills just wreaked havoc on us, just pretty much ruined us. Everything we fought back from homelessness to get on our feet and to begin to get our life back, not having insurance in the beginning, and now co-pays. I've got a prescription now. I mean, we're financially in such a mess, it's a nightmare, but I'm alive, and Chrissy's alive, and our children, I get to see my grandchildren. But it had devastated us financially. Our dream is to get a food truck and go around and with our food truck and park and feed the homeless for free. That's our dream. But I got a prescription at the Rite Aid, and I think it's $29. That's after my insurance. That's the copay, and it's been sitting there for a few days. So I'm okay, but I still need a lot of prayer. I'm still hurting and suffering. I want to thank Sister Avis for an offering to our ministry, $50 today. I love you guys. I just want to give you all an update on my progress for November. My. 2 years ago, it didn't look like I would be here, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed and highly, highly favored. I love you guys.